Evening all, and welcome back to the Timberborn demo, where I have just noticed that at night time the lights come on in the buildings, and at daytime the lights come on in the buildings that are working. That's a really bad statement, sorry, let me try that again. At night time the lights in the lodges come online and the lights in buildings that are working turn off, and then when the working hours come to an end, the lights in the working buildings come on, and the lights change. Anyway, I've just watched that. I just like, oh, the lights come on, cool. So we are doing okay. We're getting our food in, which is good. We plant some more carrots here because we have more slots available because the trees have grown up. We're doing okay over here as well. We're down stuff. We're making our dam. I'm hoping the dam's going to be done before the dry season comes. We've got another day at least before the dry season comes because it warns you a couple of days in advance. But something else I want to do as well is I want to blow this up. We're going to demolish that. Boom. And our builder will come out and demolish that. And that means this area will flood, which will mean this area will fill with lovely green grass, which is what we want because we have enough science to unlock the forester, which we're going to do. And we want a forester because foresters are important. Foresters are really going to help us. So, yeah. And it turns out that these lumberjacks, they put down the wood in the closest log pile to them. So, even though that one has got 0 desired, they will actually put the logs in there because it's the closest one to them. So, this didn't really work. Moving stuff over here didn't really work. So, we'll leave it for a minute because it's fine. It's kind of working, but yeah, we'll see. But we are going to need some more wood. So let's get another lumberjack flag and let's put him in. We'll put him there. And then we would also get another storage, and we'll put the storage in. Kind of want to put it here. So I'm going to chop down those 2 trees there first. So we're going to set our tree cutting thing to just chop down those 2. And that will drop down them. Then we can put the wood cutters that side. We can build a path along. Probably want to drop down the tree in front of that too. There. Yep. It doesn't use any materials to make the lumberjack flag, so a beaver will just come out and make that, and that'd be cool. Then we can set this whole top area to be cut down because that should be able to cover like the whole area once it's built, which would be cool. Very cool. Get more trees in. That'd be awesome. There we go. Okay, so this exploded. This they just demolished it, and then this is flooded through here. Does mean that our gatherer has got to walk around now, but that's okay because we're just going to delete the gatherer hut. Oop. And we're going to put a new one in. Maybe just the other side of this because then he might be able to get these and these. We will see. We will see how that goes. Let's you know what, let's do that. Chop down all the trees. Now we're going to chop down all these trees. These ones won't grow back, even though this is here. So what we're going to actually use this area here to plant trees in. Amongst the berries. We might get rid of the berries because berries are okay, but they're not fantastic. So we might just demolish the berries and make this all trees in here. I kind of like that idea. I think we're going to do that instead. We're going to demolish it. So we're going to go to the demolish one. We're going to go to mark resources for demolition, and we are just going to go over that and say, would you be so kind as to remove all of them? Now you can plant more berries. That is something that can be done. You can plant here. You can plant down blueberries. You can actually have somewhere to do that. So you could define an area for blueberries and have it going. I feel like you need a very large field of blueberries for one gatherer flag to make them worthwhile. So maybe not worth it. Also get rid of those ones in there. And while we're at it, we might as well get rid of this road that's here. Because it's not needed now. It's not needed. We have no more trees down here. So we've just got to move things around and get things going as they are. But you'll see here, we've actually these carrots here were planted first, so they're harvesting carrots now that were replanted during the population. So these carrots are going to start growing again. They're not going to harvest the outside ones, so I think we need another farm. that was mentioned, that 2 farms seem to be the best way to do it, and I agree, 2 farms seem to be the best way to do this, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to build a second farm. I'm actually going to set this to the lowest priority for building wise. I'm going to run a path along. Yeah, we'll do that. Then we might increase the carrot field actually up to this area here. So that'll give us space to do things in where we want to go. We do want more population as well, so I want to do the housing. But again, we don't have materials for this. We're really struggling for wood right now. So, yeah, we'll have to figure this out. So where can you can cover that whole area. So let's get rid of these. Let's destroy this lumberjack here. Oh, dump. There we go. 1 beaver has no job. That's fine. Absolutely. Doing pretty well. That we're going to demolish once these are built here. Don't know how long it's going to be, but you're working overtime. It's gone past your end time. You're working over, but that's fine because you need to bring the log down. Oh, and that's something else as well. Some beavers that work in faraway areas, the distance it takes them to walk towards food or water really affects them quite badly, so we might have to do something about that. I also want to have a look at decorations as well. We need to unlock this one at some point. Well, we'll unlock it now because that's quite useful to have. The shrub requires 12 logs and increases aesthetics to level 1. And aesthetics, if I click on a beaver, aesthetics level 1, where is it? Or aesthetics, I should say, increases working speed by 10%. So by just putting one of those down somewhere, it can increase everyone's working speed passively. It just works over time. So I like putting them around. They look nice and it's really good, especially when it comes to things like lumberjacks, because then they can chop down trees quicker, which is awesome. So, yeah, and we also definitely need up here. Under yet, there's a bit of wood there. That's fine. Let's speed up the clock. Get going. Okay. We still have 4 builders, so we can't add any more builders to it. So there we go. So we've moved all that. Let's put down a storage there. We'll build a path through. Yeah, we'll build it up to the wall. That's fine. We're gonna have some things that are out of the range of the builder's hut. The builder's hut does definitely have a range to it, so this is probably going to run out here somewhere. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Right now the builders are clearing stuff out. They're not going to build the farm because, well, we're okay for that. What we need is logs. We have 110 logs actually. We're doing okay for logs. I didn't look at the logs there. So let's build the next set of houses. So we'll build that house. We'll build that house. And also what I want to do is I want to increase the priority over here. These are now going to be a high priority. Please. We want to get the dam done. We'll do dam, then we'll do some more houses, then we'll do the farmhouse. Awesome. Okay, hopefully that can be done as well. Let's increase that as a priority. So yeah, let's put all these as a medium priority. No, not medium, one up. High priority, that's an ultra priority, that's done already, awesome. These are normal priority, and this is extremely low priority. That's fine, that's fine. So hopefully this will get done now. We'll get some of our beavers doing things. When builders aren't building, when there's nothing to build, they become transport goods. They transport between warehouses when idle. I think they would also take wood from here and put it in here. So I'm going to set this to a desired of none. And set this to also a desired of none. So that's fine. And then this will be the high. Actually, no, that's going to be a desired of none. We want all the stuff actually in the center. Now think about it. Makes more sense to have stuff centralized. That would just work. So, yeah. And you can also build a, under labour, I think it is, there is a hauling post. A hauling post does exactly what it says on the tin. They haul things from one place to another. So all the beavers that work there, their job is to basically take wood from here, if that was 0, and put it over here, or vice versa. So, yeah. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to get this built. Need to bring some more stuff over here. Let's build that path as well. And then you can see the level over here is much lower than the level here. Much higher. So hopefully when this last one gets built, which it is now, there we go, boom. I'm not quite sure why the water's flowing this way. But it's fine. It's fine because we're okay. Okay, and that's enough teasing. So let's destroy this. We don't need this anymore. Boom. And what we can do, let's slow down time a little bit more. Is you're going to build that. That's fine. You're not going over there and destroying them because you can't actually reach them. The builder's hut does not have the range for that. We could fix that by moving the path over a bit more or building a little path down, which we might do because we're going to actually set all this area to be a forester. Let's set you as medium and let's set you as slightly higher. And then we'll get a forester hut. And foresters plant trees pretty rapidly, if I'm honest with you. I think the tree planting is pretty quick, so we're just going to put it up here in the corner, and it can cover that whole area. Although you kind of want it more centralised. So if we put it like right here, run a path out to it. That would also give our builders a way to get over here, which is what we want. Awesome. And what we do is we will now set down cut trees. Would you be so kind as to drop down all of these trees and drop down all of these trees? Thank you very much. And those in the middle. Yep. And then I'm going to also set this area to be dropped down for trees because that's all going to become trees, but not that area over there or this area here because that is done. And this area is done with the exception of a few trees, but that's okay. So more carrots in this area here. Oh yeah, we want to do this, don't we? Oh, we've got a single plant we haven't dropped down. I'm going to do that because I've kind of messed up. The beavers can't get through here, so to get to this storage they have to walk around this way, as you can see him doing. Maybe I should have put that somewhere else, like further down, but oh well, not a problem, not a big problem. Okay, so you we want the farm first, please, before we want me. Yes, that's the lowest priority, please. All our beavers are up here chopping stuff down because we have 2 from here and we have those from here as well. I'm leaving that one there for the moment. Normally I get rid of the starting one, but I'm going to leave it there for the minute because it's kind of in between. This one and that one's in between and they can do that. And then these ones should put down the wood there and these ones should put down the wood there. So that should work pretty well, I think. I hope. We'll see. But we have managed to dam off the river, but that's good. I would like to actually put in some levees to actually block the area, because you can see the water levels here. We can get the water level higher by stopping it going through so many of these. And to do that, you basically just block off some of the areas. So we'll block off like here and then this corner, then block off one here and then one here, and then that would allow the water to flow through potentially 2 of them. I think 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually, it's just one block. But you can always destroy and do them if stuff starts getting flooded. So there is opportunity to do things. Right, hire up and build that, please. And I think what I'm going to do is we're going to have one set to planting and we're going to have one set to harvesting. Yeah. And up the workers on there. So this one will just harvest the goods and this one will plant all the goods. And I think that'll be a good balance because that'll get us more food in. Because we are now going to go up in people because we can have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 people and we have 14, 17 people, so we're technically at the cap already. But also, there are some other things we want to do as well. Happiness is important, so let's make sure our people have some more campfires, because campfires are good. Kind of want to turn that one around. Turn that one around. See. Yeah, I want to turn that one around. So we're going to destroy that one. Well, you don't get the resources back when you destroy things, so maybe just wanted to turn it around is a bit pointless, but I want to turn it around like that because what I want to do is I want to unlock some stairs. Yeah, 70 science. We don't quite have enough science. We will do very soon. But I want to unlock some stairs, and we're going to some stairs up there, and we're going to put some houses on top. Because you can build on top of buildings that are flat roofs. So you can put houses on top of here, you can put them on top of storages, you can put storages at the bottom and houses above, or storages above houses. That's a feasible thing to do. Put some houses in, put a food storage above it. Beavers go upstairs to the food storage, go downstairs, they live downstairs, or vice versa. You could also technically put the farmhouses on top of buildings, so you could have some beavers living underneath the farmhouses. You can't really assign beavers directly, so you can't say, hey, farmers live in these houses. But usually they try and get a house nearby where they live anyway, so could potentially do that, put in some houses, put in some things on top, like farmhouses or builder's hut or science or whatever like that. You could, I think that would work. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it would. Okay, we can't actually build our forester because our forester requires planks, and we don't have planks. Planks require a water wheel, and the water wheel isn't going to work by the time we built it because the river's not going to flow anymore. Water wheels only work on flowing rivers, so you can't. I couldn't build one here because the water doesn't move. Build one here would kind of work. Connect up. Yeah, might do that. Might build that there and have all our power stuff here. I think that'll work. Yeah, it'll work. But we can't. Can't really say to build this building yet because it's got no planks. So yeah, bit of a bother. Oh well, shouldn't be a huge problem. I say we're already at a cap for our buildings, but technically these people will move out into here, so we will end up getting a bit more than 16 people. I mean, we can have 3 per one, so 3, 6, 9, 12. We can have 24 beavers now. It will go to 24 and then stop. Now think about it. Not 16. 16 is only for 2. Yeah, so we'll go to 24 and stop. Hopefully we have enough water for 24 people. I don't know if we do or not. I might put another water thing in. Well, actually no, we'll be alright because we've dammed it off, so the river's not going to dry out. So we're going to be okay. I feel like we're going to be okay. Beaver has no job. That is fine. Build that, please. You're taking forever to build that. Is it because the logs are all over there? I think it is. It's because the logs are so far away. There we go. Okay, there we go. We got enough for our things. These do require planks as well, so we can't actually build any wooden stairs till we get some planks going on there. So maybe I won't unlock that just yet. There's no point. But what I want to do is, and we can put the houses down up top here. I want to do something like, well, autosave. Something like this. I want to put a house there. So let's pause the game and we'll put that. So a house there. House there. No, there. And I'm putting the doors on the inside because I want the doors on the track like that. So we get 4 more houses on top. We will then put stairs in when we get them. One here, one here, one here, one here, so they can all go up to the stairs above. And when they come down the stairs, they have entertainment directly down there. And also, we'll put in some happy little ornament things we can put like on the edges. We'll put one there and one there. Or we can put them on the outsides as well. Maybe put them on the outsides would be a better idea because that covers much more area. Put one there, covers both of these on the corner, one in each corner. What do they cost? They cost 12 logs, which is a lot. 12 logs is a lot for what that is, but they passively provide aesthetics to everyone in range. You can also get roofs, which go on top of buildings. They're not available in the demo, but roofs basically go on a demo, and they anyone that's underneath it always win 1 square of it. So the roof is a 3x3 to go on, or 2x2, sorry, to go on top of the building, and it affects a 4x4 area around it. So 1 on top of that building there would affect everything below it. So it would affect the 3 houses all around. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay, so if we want to put a water wheel in, we can. But as I said, water wheels don't work during dry seasons, because in dry seasons the river doesn't flow, the river stops flowing, and we're about to enter a dry season, so there's no real point building a water wheel now. By the time it's built, it's not going to be good enough. There is a power wheel as well, which a beaver gets in and starts running around, produces 50 horsepower, and then you connect them via the power shafts. You have a straight one, angles, T-junctions, crosses, and a high one which allows you to go over the top of paths, so you can go up and go over. But what we want in woodworking, we want to get the carpenter, which requires 50 horsepower. So we could build this and build it here. We could have quite a few buildings run along here, along this edge, and we could temporarily power it via beaver power, running the wheel, and then build the water wheel next. Buildings share power between them, so if you put down a carpenter and then put one next to it, it will share power amongst all the buildings. You don't have to worry about connecting every building via a power shaft. So yeah. Oh, and I have just realised as well, I left these buildings being built, didn't I? No. Did not want to do that. That was a mistake. Oh well. Can't actually move anyone into them, so we might as well turn them off for the minute. Now you're starting to work on that. That's fine. So yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do a carpenter, and I want to put it like right on the edge. In fact, let's pause the game and let's have a look. See. So a water wheel can go here. Doesn't really matter as long as it's in moving water. It doesn't matter where it is. It won't work there because that water's not moving. But it doesn't have to be directly in the stream, so long as it's on moving water. So we could put it here or here. I think if I put it there, that would make sense. You see it's got an output. It's got a blue line there. That's its output. We'll turn it off for a minute, or set it to the lowest priority because we can't actually build it. It's cost 50 logs and we can't actually. It won't work because we're in the dry season now, which means the river will start drying up any moment now. And then in front of it, we put a carpenter. So, you can see here. Oh, it's not showing it, but normally it shows you that it connects up together. Maybe because it's not been built yet, but it shows you where the connections are. So, you know, that connects to it. But so long as any part of the building that is a solid wall connects, you will get power from it. And I'm saying that because I know, even though we don't have it unlocked yet, the paper mill, one side of the building is not a solid wall. It is the actual paper coming out of the machine, or a huge drying rack essentially. A huge printing press, I should say. It's like a rolling printing press. That does not transfer power. That one side of the building. The other three do, but one end doesn't. So you just got to watch out for that. I think it's the only building that does that. I don't think there's any other one. There are a few things in the specialists, like the carousel only has power on one end, but can't get the carousel in demo anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, so we'll build that, but we need power for it, and the water wheel's no longer going to work. So what we'll do is we will build a power wheel, yeah, right next to it. And yeah, we'll put a power wheel just there, bonk, right next to it. Connect it directly to it. That'll be fine. It will block the water wheel from being made, but that's not a problem. because, well, we could move it out by one. Yeah, move it. No, we'll just put it there. That's fine. And the water will get blocked and won't get made, but that's fine because the water will can't be used for the next couple of days anyway, because the dry season is here. Aha. So let's do this and let's see how we're going here. So I'm going to set that as a slightly higher priority than the woodworking because the woodworking place doesn't work without it. And the carpenter, so woodworking's right. The carpenter turns one log into one plank. Then planks can be used to make that building better. So let's put that down to a low priority. That's high priority. That's medium. That's that. That's the lowest priority it can be. These ones are the lowest priority they can be, but they're not being built yet. We have enough science to unlock the stairs, so we might as well unlock the stairs, shall we? Unlock them. We can put them in. They can't actually, they're not going to work right now because we don't have any planks. But when we get planks, we'll build the stairs first, which I like the idea of building the stairs first, and then we can build these buildings up here, and everything will be awesome. And then we can build the forest. Actually, probably the forest is probably the better priority now because we've got the water. There you go, it's dried up. Boom, boom, there it goes. There you go. See all the trees turn brown. The stuff turns dry behind it. The riverbed cracks, and it goes down to whatever point it is that it drops down. So it should go all the way down to here. Means all this turns dry, all that turns dry. So yeah, all that land, if anything was grown on it, it would die. Trees will die in 14 days. Trees do survive the dry season. That's fine. These berry bushes, they die in 10 days. They survive a normal dry season anyway. But like these crops would not. Crops would not survive a dry season at all. They would die. They would die. So yeah, so we desperately need more logs. Logs are always a problem for me. I never get enough of them. We have some explosives too. I don't really know who put them down. Explosives are fun. Got them unlocked? We haven't got them unlocked. It's weird. We've got some, but we haven't got them unlocked. Interesting. Only cost 20 science. Maybe we could blow this corner off here, and not right now. It wouldn't be effective, but basically, you can use explosives to make rivers wider or make lakes wider, or you can blow paths along. So you could blow a path along here, and that would spread out the water over here further. So more land would become green land rather than cracked brown land. But the more area you have full of water, the longer your water will last when the dry season comes. So that's something to take note. You'll see here it's zoom right in. It's about halfway. Our lake is about halfway. Well, our river is about halfway full and staying about halfway full because our dams have stopped that. So yeah, and you could fill this up even further by having less dams. It's a bit odd. They don't always flow down to about halfway. The less you have of them, the higher it stays. I believe it's a bit misleading. You can see here there's a bit of green area here because there is a lake here which is completely full, absolutely full to the brim, because this was underneath the major water supply. So but that's something else you can do as well. You can block down below and that would give you even more water. You can see that it does go up more than one level. So this is obviously the bottom of the riverbed. You've got one level there, it goes up another level. In fact, it goes up 2 levels from that distance, but it's not very, when it's going up levels, it doesn't last as long. So okay, there we go. There we go. We have nobody working in here yet. That's fine. So you're running but not doing anything because we need another worker. Need another worker. Well, we can get another worker by getting rid of one of the builders. I don't feel like we need that many builders. We've got a 2 because we're not building that much at the moment. So yeah, and then you'll come in here. You'll start taking logs. You'll turn logs into planks. Planks will be put into here. Planks will start building the buildings. Everything will be awesome, and there will be much rejoicing. which will be great. But the rejoicing will have to come in the next episode. So, yeah. Okay, let's see if we can survive the dry season. I think we'll be okay. We've got one more day left of it, I think. Cool. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.